Sure. Anything that's made out of metal.
Yeah.
Let me just grab this stuff off the curb so it doesn't disappear. Gentleman says he has another item. Well, welcome to the Polly the Vlog channel. This is an interesting first stop, getting hit up with donations right off the bat. Let's see what he has. You want to get rid of the barbecue, or?
Yeah. It's got all it's steel.
Oh yeah. 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 Oh yeah. We'll get it out here. It's still stuck in the ground.
It's going to be a bit.
Is there a tank still hooked up to it, or?
No. We don't have a tank.
It's stuck in the ground or something.
I have that, push trolley. Would that help?
No, I think I'll manage. My brother's out here, so
cool.
he might come and help here in a second to see if we can. Yeah, it really feels.
Oh, it's got some sand in it. That's why it's so heavy.
Ah.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me get the sand off.
Is there somewhere we can dump it, or?
Yeah, but yeah, over there. Put it just like.
Yeah, I was wondering why it was so heavy. We'll see how that goes. Got some of it out. It just doesn't want to go.
Oh, we got wheels. Oh, there you go. Might work. Oh, it may not be right there. Okay, we get watch your feet.
Yep.
Oh, it's a bit heavy, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Getting at least the rolls. You want to switch it to the other drive so that you can pull in?
Yeah. Hey, Jeff. Jeff, do you want to back up in here? This is very, very heavy.
Solid barbecue.
Yeah. There's a little bit of dirt in the bottom of this barbecue. I got most of it out, but that's why it's so immensely heavy.
Yeah, you should really not get used to letting go of that.
I was standing there.
I want you to get it in the head.
It's very, very, very heavy.
Good, thank you. Good.
Very heavy.
Okay, well, you're right. Why is it so bloody heavy?
There's some dirt in the bottom.
Oh.
Hey, appreciate it,
wiggle around
gentlemen. I really thank you for this.
No problem.
I want it tipping that way. So it's, yeah.
You put it flat, maybe? Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'll put a strap on it still, but I mean,
okay, that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
That's a flip back
I
and
just
forth.
want it tipping
Yep.
towards the
Right.
There's a bunch of.
It's got much dirt in it.
No, I knocked a lot of it out.
Yeah, no, there's not very much. Like that's a heavy barbecue.
Yep, yep.
Solid one.
Yeah, it is. All right.
Can I have that green back? Is that maybe she wants it back?
Oh yeah, you can take whatever. It's yours.
It's got a
Cast iron, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
The cap. And the other one's stainless steel.
Yeah, the cast weighs so much.
That's what it is.
I was getting the wires off this sub pump. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna put one more around it, just holding it this way.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for the
No problem.
donations.
Appreciate it. Thank you for coming and getting out of my way.
Yeah, exactly. It's always good for you and it's good for us
For
too.
both of us.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah, as long as you can get something out of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we get a few bucks.
Yeah, we love picking up the scrap metal on garbage night.
I can imagine.
Take it to the scrapyard. That's not going to go anywhere.
Well, I think she's good there.
All right, well, thanks
All right, see you
again.
later, gentlemen. Thank you.
Take care.
Have a good day. All right, great first stop. Let's carry on and see if we can find some more junk. I see a shepherd's hook. Yeah, end of a shovel. Take that. I guess we'll take both of those. And I guess that too. Yeah, we'll take it all. Since we're here, some of it is, you know, the snow brush and the little hose thing I probably normally wouldn't have messed with, but since we were there anyways, there we go. All right, it's all in there. Carrying on, looking for more junk. What's in the pile today? Well, I see some little things. Whoopsie. Dropping screws on this guy's lawn. Yes, the coax can go for shred. Most of this looks pretty good. Yeah, we're just going to take the whole donation box. And pull that wire out. Yeah, we can go through the rest of that later, but it all looks like steel to me. One battery. Let's just double check. Yeah, don't see any other metals. Little piece. Those are light bulbs. Oh, I think we're done. Alright, I'll pass that in there and carry on down the road. Bed frame on the curb. Alright. The fireplace thing, you could probably take this lid, but the rest of it's probably no good. How easy is this going to come apart? Not without tools.
I think it's fiberglass on top. It might be metal. Why don't we undo this strap and put this strap over? Pull it. Oh, yeah, I guess we just this way. Is it over on your side or no?
Yeah, yeah. And create some more side rails and pile stuff in and it'll hold it. Alright, let's carry on down the road, find some more junks. One lonely umbrella. Feels light. Might be aluminum. Yep, that'll be alright. That's not going to go anywhere. Alright, carrying on. Table on the curb. I really don't want the glass, but I don't think it's going to come out of there very easily either. Nope. Oh well.
Fit in there.
The guy that just passed us is loaded with patio furniture.
Perfect. Just check my taillights, are they flashing?
Yep. Alright, starting to fill it up. See if we can find a few more things. A little bit of scrap on the curb. Yeah, we'll take lights. This stuff is never brass, but I always check. No. Nope, totally not brass. Definitely all steel. See if I can get these cords. Kind of hate it when they're so wrapped up, but what can you do? Get out of there. There we go. Alrighty, carrying on. Well, it's not a lot, but yeah, it's a little teeny bit of metal. Stick that right down in there. There we go. Alright, onward. What's here? One chair that we'll take, one chair that we won't take. Well, we'll take that. And we'll take this. Yeah, this is just some kind of springy steel cord. It's just a steel kind of bungee type thing. There we go. That's not going to go anywhere. All right. Let's see what else there is out there. Well, just walking back a bit, just past this pile, and at the last minute, I noticed what looked like a table saw. Don't know what that was, but feels like mostly plastic. Somebody cut half the cord. That's funny. I'll cut the other half. But yeah, we'll grab this little saw. Yeah, that's all right. Nice motor in there, nice and heavy. A little bit of wire to boot. I don't think that's going to go anywhere. Nope. Alrighty. So far so good. Got a lawnmower on this side, and on the other side there was an umbrella that my brother's going to grab. Okay, I'm going to do this with one swift toss. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty secure like that because it's kind of hooked under here and it's really settled in there really good. So I think that's pretty good. Yeah, it's really settled in there.
Still gonna throw a strap over it just to be safe.
Yeah, yeah. All right, he's gonna strap it up and we're gonna carry on, see if we can find ourselves a little more junk. Well, looks like enough metal. Little wood piece on the top, but that's okay because there's more metal than wood. Another piece there on the ground. Sure. Is everything there? Oh, no, I see some more. Is it attached to stuff? Yes, it's attached to stuff. Well, that's not attached to anything. But the rest of it is. So yeah, found this nice piece that wasn't attached to anything.
Oh, nice. We'll slide down the side somewhere.
All right, let's carry on. Well, it's not a whole lot of metal. Well, it looks like a little bit. Yeah, it's a bit of a whack and smack. Everything's just bending every which way.
Straight on top.
Yeah.
Just take that orange strap off. And I don't know which way you're going, right?
You can pull that over there.
I'm gonna try and put it between those two legs.
Alright. I was going to try to flip it over, but...
Okay, we'll do that too.
I just figured it would go better face down. Trying to make sure everything's on the inside, nothing's gonna fall. All right, that's good on my side.
All right, it's coming at you. Down. You got it?
Yep. All right, we'll finish strapping that on there, and let's see what other junk we just might find on the curb. This is going pretty good so far. One or two more big things would be nice, but we'll take whatever we can find. Is there a faucet in this box? Oh, look at these beautiful people leaving us their good stuff. Yep, we got all the good bits. Nice. Like me some brass. Nice. All right, carrying on. You know I love finding myself a barbecue. Hey, if you haven't already, this might be a good time to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd recommend doing that too. Because we go out picking junk all the time, and you just never know what you're gonna find on the curb. Want a chair? Now it's what to do with this table. Do you want to put the table in your truck, or do you want to try to put it up on here? Or?
We can probably put it in the truck. It'll be safe.
Now we made some room for our barbecue. Take a peek at the inside. And it still has some grills. Much lighter than our other one that was like 200 pounds. Hunk of metal sticking out. All right, nice. 2 barbecues. One that weighs 200 pounds, one that weighs 40 pounds. That's the way it goes with barbecues. All right, I'm gonna let my brother finish strapping this in, and we'll see if we find anything else. A blender and a vacuum. Well, you know I'm gonna take this cord. And the blender motor. There you go, add to my cord collection, which is coming together nicely. All right, carrying on. I think we found a little bit more metal on the curb. We got a dishwasher that we do not want. Watch out for this metal here, I'm just moving it. It's hooking on me. I keep eyeing those faucets that are on that sink. Yeah, that's in there. If I can just unscrew these two plastic things. A hammer works great for this too, but it makes a bit of a mess. You just give it a couple of whacks and you got yourself some taps. Oh, there's a bolt on the bottom that's not going to come off. All right. Yeah, not enough to be too concerned with. We'll leave it. Be there for 5 minutes messing around to get 50 cents worth of brass. So onward. Oh, looks like a nice heavy metal table base. It's even better when it doesn't have the glass. Well, it's not too heavy. 4 or 5 pounds. See if I can just put it in the side here. Nope, not going to fit. Fits perfectly right there. All right, carrying on. Well, that definitely looks like it's out for scrap. It's in very poor shape and leaning on garbage bags. Oh, a little folding chair to boot. Yeah, you always got to be careful when picking up bikes because we all know that kids will drop them absolutely anywhere. So we don't take them unless we can tell 100% that they're out for scrap. Alright, that's in there. It's not going to go anywhere. Carrying on. Umbrella. Sure. I'll take an umbrella. See if we can decloth it. That's the way I do it. I know you can just unscrew the cap on the other end, but sometimes I just stand on it and do that. There we go. Well, that doesn't want to quite fit into there. Ah, it's nice having this truck, I tell you. Beautiful. Oh, it'll be nice and pick up the cloth. There we go. All right, carrying on. Well, that is a steel meal, my friend. As Steve would say from scrapping I should say Salvaging in Arizona. Yeah, that's his name. He always enjoys a good steel meal. Right under the barbecue, a lot of this is going. Yep, this is a beauty. There's just so much weight in all of this. A super nice find. Definitely filling up the back of this with some junk.
Yeah.
All right, let's carry on. Well, another vacuum here on the curb. Another $1 worth of cord. I think cords at my yard, the number 2 wire, is about $1.80 a pound. So that's still not bad. Got a nice little collection there. All right, let's see if there's anything else. Just when you thought you were almost done, I'm getting ready to go home. Yeah, I'm playing the sprinkler. We got some helium steel. This whole thing weighs about 3 pounds. It almost would have fit back there.
I want to go through here. I'll just kind of try and throw the end of the strap through. There you go.
All right, we'll get this strapped in and we'll see if we find anything else. I think we're just about done. We're trying to head back home, but if we see something, we'll stop for it. All right, let's find out. Well, we're trying to head home. Keep finding stuff. Looks like somebody decorded our vacuum, but they never took the light fixture. Take that air fryer pot. And so we can take that little snaggle scrap. Now, of course, I want the wire. Good enough. It's not very much wire. It's not very good wire. Usually that stuff is more solid. Oh well. There we go, that's in there. All right, will we find anything else? who knows? That was it. We are back. We've got our beautiful load of scrap. Got a nice big bundle of cords. This nice brass faucet here that I can strip out later. And yeah, I wonder what we'll get for this at the scrapyard. My brother thinks it'll be better than the biggest load that we had so far, which was $128. I will be surprised if this is more than that. But I'm going to tell you exactly what we got paid for this right now. So before I give you the totals, I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate you watching to the end of my video. Okay, so that was a really, really good load that we had there. We took that into the scrapyard. My brother thought it might have been the best load that we had all year, might have brought us the most amount of money, and he was kind of right and kind of wrong. It was the heaviest load that we've had so far this year, but we had a price drop at our scrapyard. We went from $280 per ton down to $220 per ton. So that made just a little bit of a difference. But anyways, we took the load into the scrapyard in the morning, and on the load, we had 1,020 pounds of just regular tin shred on the trailer. Now, it was going at $220 per ton, or 11 cents per pound. So altogether, that paid us a grand total of $112.20. So yes, the heaviest load we've had so far, but it didn't beat our $128 load. Maybe on the next one, you never know. Hope those prices go back up soon, that's for sure. Anyways, I just wanted to say thank you for watching. I appreciate you for being here, and I hope to see you right here in the next one.